Welcome back to Sid Meier's Civilization 6, Greece as Pericles. Guys, thank you so much for the likes, shares, and comments. It's greatly appreciated and allows me to continue covering the games for you. And prior to the game, I did some city management to increase both our science and culture. And as you can see here, we're 57 techs at 256 science per turn, where Gandhi in second place is only at 48 techs and 181 science per turn. And also culture has put us way ahead at 224 with 171. And we can see here that Vimba is at 111, 149. So we are making some very good progress in this game. So let's go ahead and do our next turn. And that will mostly consist of us moving our guys back to the city so that we can go after Vimba. And let's see, that's as far as we can go with that. Let's see what unit needs to be addressed. Okay, that's our general, and these guys really can't move anywhere, so I might as well skip that turn. And okay, now our balloon is with our mechanized infantry. And we created an escort. Alright, and of course we have our infamous English scout hanging by and just loitering in the area, apparently. And we're just going to fortify for now. As you can see, that artillery is... Where is that artillery? Okay, he's moved him into the encampment. But see, again, like I said, in Civ 5, we could get the Civs to fight one another. Now, we could see if we could do a joint war with Montezuma, but he is not in very good relations with us. As a matter of fact, none of them outside of Victoria would be willing to cooperate. And still, Tamiris, she just is not willing to make peace here. Just, she doesn't want to do it. And it's annoying because we've been at war with her forever. And as long as the cities are content, I'm content. However, war weariness -8. And that's in her... Well, that's in one of the cities that we captured from her. So that's not unusual, but still, that is a long time to be at war. These guys again. Okay, fortify. And next turn, we got 4 more turns till we get a bomber. I'd like to get at least 2 bombers before we go after Zimba. Really? Okay. Interesting. He's got Broadway over here. And the turns, of course, are going to be a little bit longer now. Let's see. Let's go ahead and move these guys down. Going via water was probably going to be our best way of getting around. Let's just... We'll get the forest, and then we can... Well, I just realized that... I didn't want to put him in city bombardment. We'll keep this AT crew up here. Let's go ahead and... Let's go ahead and grab the aluminum, because we want to be able to make aircraft. So, I don't want to put him in range of her city, so... Let's just go ahead and skip some of these turns. It's been a tight fit to move troops around this whole entire game, pretty much. But thus it is part of Civ 6. I have no idea why she doesn't want to surrender. I'm glad that India is fighting her too, because that kind of gives us some opportunities to not have to contend with her too aggressively. Alright, let's see. And we got 210 food, so we're going to go somewhere. We can't go to Congo because we're going to be going to war with them. But, well, let's just go ahead and do it for now. We won't go after them until we get most of our units back, so... I want to get these guys out of the way. Get them down here. Maybe just have them disembark here. And just shoot them across. Let's see, we might have to get open borders with Victoria, and that should not be an issue because she is very friendly with us, so that shouldn't be a problem. But going by water, let's go ahead and get our guys lined up here and get those artillery in the water ASAP. All right, roads. Let's get you to build us a bomb. 17 turns. Wow. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and get the library so we can continue pumping out that science. 13 more turns for artillery. 8 more turns till we get the spaceport. All right, so we can't move these guys, so we'll have to skip again. Actually, I could have hang on a second. For the sake of moving, I could just go there and then just let him embark on the next turn. Yes, skip. Right, let's go ahead and work that aluminum right away. Outstanding. Let's take a look at resources here. We have a nice array of different resources. I'm pretty happy about that. And here's our aluminum, total 2. Okay. And we'll get a broadcast center here and take advantage of all of these amazing wonders that she has for us. There's no way we're giving up the city, lady. All right, now she's willing. Finally, guys, after all this time. And not to get fidgety, we'll go ahead and take that 45 gold per turn and be done with it. We were not going to surrender her capital back. That's not going to happen. We're still in the minuses with gold, but we'll see if we can't rectify that here shortly. And now, we got a boost to Cold War. All right, and we have nuclear fission. Fusion we'll need next. All right, so we're going to want to go for anything gold related. And that means that, yeah, we'll have to give up the influence, which is not a big deal. And let's see. Industrial zones, I don't want to give that up right now. We could give up a little bit of science for gold for the meantime. Not for any extended period of time, but just for a little bit. Because we definitely want to continue getting that gold. 50% reduction is our reduction in our cost for new, but we can't use anything military to really change our gold output. And we have used most everything that would allow us to get gold. I don't want to lose any more gold, obviously, so we can't go a new deal. Would have liked to have gotten a merchant. Why don't we see if we can... See, campus... Yeah, we want to keep some stuff. Well, actually, what we can do is... We can go with the +4 scientist for this. And in place of the discount, because we're not going to be upgrading anything. So let's go with a merchant. And let's see, is there any merchants available? Yeah, great merchant here. And we are in line to get one. So let's just try that for a little bit. Yes, we want to take that. Let's make sure that engaged correctly. No, wait. It didn't work. All right, so... Or did it? Let's see. No, it didn't, because we didn't save any of our... All right, we want scientist in place of that. We want great merchant in place of the discount. And we wanted envoys, money. Let's just skip the spy part that time. That would be a better deal. For maintenance. All right, confirm. Yes. All right. I'm just looking for the changes up top. Yeah, we're going to get 11 plus gold. We didn't lose. We lost about 2 science, but we need the gold. All right, so... Oh, we actually gained a city, so we ended up getting this city. Well, that'll work great. Not the best city ever, but we'll take it. Why not? We can just maybe build a industrial zone or something over here and just keep it. Looks like she... Oh, India must have one of her cities right here. Let's take a quick look with... we're not going to be able to see it, I don't think. We'll just move him around, maybe see if we can take a peek at it. Okay, and let's keep moving these guys. Let's see if I can't just pre-turn these guys right to this barbarian camp. And right next to the barbarian camp. All right, there. Very good. And have you come this way as well. I'm trying to find kind of the shortest path for them. And let's see. We'll have to continue to move these guys a little manually until we can get them in and out of the water. All right, production. All right, let's see here. Let's go ahead. Well, we got a lot of turns here. So the shortest, wow, is going to be a granary. But we'll get some builders maybe to help out over here. And yeah, there's just maybe work this stone tile, maybe work this tile. As long as they're not starving, I'm okay with it. So this city, where can we benefit? Well, we can go ahead and work the sheep. And then maybe work the stone in cooperation with this city. So let's go ahead and work the sheep. That'll light up this area a little bit more too. So let's do that. Let's get you in the water. And let's pick our next research. And that's going to be... We may just go straight for nuclear fusion. That way, I mean, it's only 8 turns. So, synthetics, that would turn our cavalry into helicopters. That's not a major deal. However, we could get modern AT in 10 turns, which will still put us toward... Well, we can also get lasers and jet fighters, so we'll just go with that for now. And we have been sabotaged. Industrial zone. Oh, here. That's quite rude, whoever that was. Yeah, that was rude, but I'd rather it happen up here than to our main city. Okay, guys, let's see. Civic. And let's go ahead and get rapid deployment. That will give us 50% production towards atomic and information error, melee, and ranged. And then at some point we're going to want to work our way to space race. But since we already have some work into a boost into professional sports, that will come in handy for our culture. All right, so right here, let's go ahead and let's get a builder. Yeah, let's do that. It won't have the additional builds since we made the change, but let's go ahead and get a builder going. All right, let's go ahead and get our next turn. One more turn until we get that library, and I'm going to probably have a civilian from the city work it. I keep thinking that says one more turn on artillery. That would be nice if it were one more turn. One more turn for our bomber, though. And we're going to go ahead and make that spaceport. One bomber will be sufficient for Vimba. So let's just go ahead and let him sleep. And this is our artillery, so we'll go ahead and move you here. All right. And we'll go ahead and pre-move these guys to right along the shore here. There we go. And same with this guy. Just pre-move him to, say, right here. And then we'll have to move that guy shortly. And this builder can probably move up here and fix that farm, as that would be nice. He's got a lot more to do up here than down there, so let's move him over here to this farm, let him repair that. And let's see, maybe make a farm right here, or maybe even work... We got one turn left, so let's make him worthwhile, and let's see. Yeah, we'll have to make him go here to this tile and make a mill. So let's go ahead and do that. We can always make more builders over here. That's not a big deal. Let's get back to our city. Main area here. And let's pick our great person. And that is an engineer. +3 amenities for the city. +4 housing for the city. All right. I've never been really crazy about that particular unit. And I don't see any of them that really need housing outside of our cities that we captured from Tamiris. So, you know what, guys? I'm actually going to skip. Well, let's not. Let's see here. Yeah, amenities, but we've got plenty of housing here. Roads, I think, has... Yeah, I mean, that's a decent amount of housing. Maybe, here, I'll probably use them up here in Uruk. No. What's going on with Uruk that we're having issues here? Maybe take one guy off of science and make it 2. Can we get 2 guys here? Yeah, okay. Nope. Well, 52 food, but better than -1, and I want to work that science. This city is not of any major consequence for that. Yeah, so that's not going to be a candidate for that engineer either. And yeah, we got 4 cities here. Maybe in Athens. Yep. Let's move him to Athens. All right, we'll go ahead and pick him up. Use him in Athens. Although I don't think he's ever really worked right. I don't know if it's, you know, what exactly... I don't know if we have to actually be working on housing itself to get the boost. I can't really recall. I mean, I guess we can do it just so that we're not wasting him unnecessarily. Let's go ahead and make it here. And now let's see if that does anything. Yes, all of 1 whole turn. But at least we used him. Yeah, it just gives us production towards the housing. I'm not in a big hurry for it, but we'll pre-build it. And let's just go with the 9. It's not a big deal. As a matter of fact, we'll just go with space here now. 41 turns. Goodness gracious. That is a lot of turns. But it's got to be done. Yeah, it's 37 now. We'll be able to speed that up with some... We'll clear some of this jungle, so we'll see if we can't speed that up a little bit. And I can always... Let's see what happens if we go... Yeah, we'll go 1 more into our industrial zone, so that's going to help. And then we'll get some builders going and maybe clear some of this jungle. We don't need we don't need all that jungle right there. Roads. Speaking of which, okay, we have a guy working that science, which will make up for Uruks. Even though they're still showing -1, maybe it'll change on the next turn. What do we want you to do here? Amenities or factory? I think I'm going to go with a factory just to get some production going. I always like having production. And let's see. This city... Housing is pretty good. And amenities are good for this city. Could maybe make him... We could probably have this guy make a unit. Let's have him make artillery. I don't want to make a corps or army. 15 is fine for this. Just to give us a little more protection. We have some decent tiles over here as far as wonders and such. So, give a little more protection. We've got some nice incense here. Yeah, it's a little bit beyond... Well, we could actually work that wheat. Something to think about, but I do want to work that mill up there. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end it here. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being part of the channel. And I will see you in the next game.